Hey guys, this is EG. How's everybody doing? Alright, so I'm about to run the lesser known version of Rondo Blood for you guys, Dracula X on the Super Nintendo. I'm trying to run Best Ending, and there is a 50-50 on how this run can go. So there's a certain part in stage 3 where the run can go from best ending to bad ending, and this is if I drop in the holes in the bottom. If I drop down accidentally, then the run will be converted to a bad ending route. So I'm doing my absolute best to not fall in the holes in that one section, and then I can proceed with the run forward. Well, either case, I know both routes. Second place currently for best ending, and I have fourth place for bad ending. But either way, I can do either route. So worst case scenario, the run's going to continue regardless without reset. So I hope everyone's having a good time in this lovely Retrothon event. And I am running the Japanese version of the game for good reason. There's some uncensoring, but obviously, it's okay for viewing. It's just a certain part of the death fight is uncensored versus the American version of the game. So as soon as I get, just gonna make one little adjustment on the splits, put a -7 seconds. I start the timer when I press start on the main menu. Also, this version is good to run because you can get to the title screen faster versus the English version, where you have to wait a good 5 seconds or so for the menu to show up. But it's faster to run the Japanese version, to save a little time, especially on resets. All right, I'm just making sure the timer is good. And wish me luck, guys. I'll go in depth as much as I can with this game, and well, I'll take it from there. One second, guys. I just got a controller issue to take care of. It just only be momentarily. There we go, much better. Just gonna quickly close the game and open it back up, and then it will be working. Minor difficulties, but it's taken care of. All right, so no, it isn't, Duke. No, it isn't. All right, I got it, guys. All right, so on start, when I press start, I'm gonna start the timer, and I'm gonna try to do this in roughly 20 minutes. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, what you're gonna see me doing is a lot of jumping, and apparently I'm doing this because Richter tends to move faster than if he was just to normal walk. Also, there's gonna be a lot of vertical climbing, which I'm gonna be doing a lot of backflips. And here I tend to hold the attack button while jumping backwards. This is kind of like a moonwalk jumping sort of thing. This is to prevent the Medusa heads from coming at me and they'll follow me from behind. Again, I'm just as the opportunity gives me, trying to jump as often as possible. It's okay if I miss some big hearts along the way. I'm gonna be collecting a lot later on. Minor setback. Some of these jumps are a bit finicky to make. I need about 30 hearts to finish off the boss. Might be a bit short, but I'll be alright. As long as I have 30 hearts, I can finish off the first boss pretty quick. That candle is the axe. We don't want that. We want the cross for this fight coming up. Okay, I got enough hearts. So as soon as he comes in, walk a bit, do another item crash, and then that's it. That's the first boss. I like to usually do a backflip to grab the orb much quicker than if I was to jump for it. Gives me a little height advantage. Alright, it's a stage 2. This section's kind of troublesome if you don't know what you're doing, because these enemies just keep jumping out, and I'm just doing my best to absolutely avoid them. I'm just using my crosses to get rid of multiple fish enemies as much as possible. I like to do a backflip here to get as close to the edge as possible without going over. Again, I'm just doing constant jumping attacks to get through this ASAP. Again, more jumping. It's much faster than walking. I'm gonna do a little backflip here to get up the stairs quicker. And this way you don't have to worry about dealing with that knight. I'm gonna do a nice speedrun strat here. Saves you a lot of time instead of going all the way around. Nice wall meat. There's always wall meat in Castlevania games. Alright, this giant bat is the same sprite that shows up in Round of Blood when you're doing the refights to CV1. This one, he's kind of a deal with because he separates himself into smaller bats. So I'm using the item crash wisely to finish him off ASAP. So now that he's at 0 life, I just wait for a defeat animation. Forced to habit. I stopped the timer by accident because I'm thinking I'm going this in splits. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of vertical climbing and a lot of backflipping. You can easily get swarmed by all those fire attacks. Yeah, just waiting for this enemy to fling me, so I could get catapulted much quicker to the candle meat. Yes, apparently meat hides in candles as well. Go figure. So I'm facing left because I'm gonna have the bats come at me from that direction instead of forward, making the section a little easier, while the back of my whip is taking care of the fishmen that come out. I use the knife to get rid of those bats, most of them at least. Do some quick shortcutting in this section. Now the section coming up is what's gonna separate the endings. I have to get through this section. If I go down, it's bad ending territory. And apparently we're going into bad ending territory. So we're not going into best ending territory. So now I have to take the alternate route. And that section is very hard to get through. I did say it was going to be like a 50-50 making through it. In which instance I'm just going to have to just go the alternate path. So here, since I'm gonna go the alternate route, the bad ending route, and then sometimes there's some sections I'm gonna be doing a lot of backtracking, so these bats won't show up. It's always a good strat to like kneel when possible. This is gonna be this giant skull coming up, which takes forever to kill. So I just do a backflip around him. They're gonna be dealing with some Mudman coming up. We don't want that candle. There's hearts on here. There is gonna be a wall may come out before I fight the boss in this area. This way I'm out of the danger zone. It's gonna be some parts in this area. So, since I'm not gonna do in the best ending round, I'm doing a bad ending instead. This boss is kind of easy. I'm basically playing tennis with the sub weapon. I'm just tossing axes as it goes from one side to another. And then he's going to the second form, which is even easier. You just chug axes at him. And that's it. Professional axe throw, yeah. That's a nice, quick way of getting up the platform. Welcome to Fleaman Alley. Everyone loves Fleaman. There is no proper strategy getting through this section because it's so random when these guys show up. Okay, now I get to move up. There are advanced ways of getting through this section, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, now this section is gonna be a little tough since I have to bait these spear guys so I can get down easier. And again, that section is very hard to get through because I'm gonna do like a big shortcut coming up. So I'm trying to bait the spear soldiers so I can get down the stairs faster. This way it saves me time from having to deal with them. And I could go here, and now I'm baiting the spear guys so I can do a nice speedrun trick. Nope. Okay, he flung me the opposite direction, which is what I didn't want. It's okay. I could get a redo by going down the stairs and having these guys show up again. There we go. Saves me a lot of time when trekking through this section. Might have just enough health to deal with the upcoming just waiting for this axe guy to come towards me. Since the boss coming up is kind of like one of the most difficult ones to deal with in the entire game, and that's gonna be the werewolf. So I'm trying to use this clock that I have that will constantly hit the werewolf as long as he's in my range. And that's how easy he could be taken out. One of the most difficult bosses taken in like roughly a few seconds. As long as you dodge his attacks, the clock item card will keep constantly hitting him. Alright, we've gone to the last two areas of the game. Now, since I'm not going to best ending territory, I'm going to be finding a different boss. Now, what I like about this game is the same thing as Rondo, and you always can take a different route to get different endings and different bosses to tackle. It's a nice mixture, so to speak. Doing this nice backflip to get up on the platform faster. Okay. I needed a heart refill anyways. See if I can do this nice backflip. Just want to like just pull out all the tricks to get through this area much faster. Alright, so the boss I'm about to fight is Carmilla, and she's a much easier boss than Death. Let's get some meat just in case. I probably didn't need it, but you know, you can never be too careful with this game. Took a punch, but it's okay. Oh god! Between the Medusa heads and the timing of the platform showing up, this area can be a little finicky. Yeah, this is the quickest way to getting multiple hearts at once. I don't really need that many for the Carmilla fight, but this is the fastest way to beat her. The axe will do so much damage. It's not even funny. Especially when the same axe is managed to hit the same boss twice. And she goes down that quickly. I'm pretty sure you're all looking forward to that Speedo Drac fight incoming. So, yeah, be prepared. As I'm getting towards the last level of this game. Alright, again, just like I did with past levels, I have to constantly jump to be able to move faster. Now the idea is, before I fight Drac, I have to collect as many hearts as possible. I do a jump so I can get through these guys much quicker. Get that nice turkey. This way I don't have time to mess with that skeleton. There's a speedrun trick to do on this floor, but I'm not gonna go for it because I have a high chance of screwing it up. So we're gonna take the top route. Need this invisible potion to get through this section. Alright, I'm going to collect as many hearts as I can here, right before I fight Drac. I would say about like a good 60 to 70 hearts is viable for this fight. Alright, here's the Drac fight. Stay in the middle platform. I can only cover 6 of the 8 areas. And if he's on the far ends, I cannot hit him. As long as I can toss 3 axes at him, I'm good. Like I said, I'm covering 6 of the 8 platforms he's gonna show up on. And right now he's appearing on the far end, not being able to hit him. I can hit him 3 times, but I'll get hit by the fire. I got the turp meat, so I gotta get that immediately. He could be done in like roughly 6 cycles worth of axes. But you have to deal with this RNG. This is a nightmare of a speedrun, to come to this section and not being able to hit him, because you can't cover all the bases he's gonna be on. I'll take a hit, it's better than falling. But he's almost going to his second form. Alright, he's going to the second phase. This is a very bad spot though. And that's it. As long as you have over 30 hearts, you can keep chugging the axes away at him. His second form is a joke. I had to play it carefully because, you know, one fire move from him and it's done. And roughly, I hit my estimate. Just a little bit over. 2022. Thank you guys for the GGs. Yeah, the second phase is, you know, you have to play it cool. Knowing where you're gonna have him spawn at, and then you have to kind of play with and just like time the fire attacks he throws at you. And be ready for his Kaiser whip that he's gonna spam. But yeah, that worked out well. Despite not getting the best ending, guys, so I apologize. Like I said, that rough part in stage 3 can go either way, but it still leads me to an ending nonetheless. Sadly, this is the bad ending because I didn't rescue either of the girls. But the game got done relatively quicker than I thought, despite the deaths I suffered. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this run. I will be returning tomorrow to do a TMNT 4 race with Leonard317 as part of the TMNT block. So now I'm going to shift it over to Retrothon, who's going to be taking care of Symphony of the Night and Super Castlevania 4 for you guys. It's good performing in front of you guys, and I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of the event. Take care. And thank you all for the GGs.